Hello, everybody, and good morning. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Coming up in this update this morning, we're going to talk about all of the facts in our forecast, which include a whole lot. We're talking about record heat today, and then some cold, and then it looks like chance for some sprinkles and the Aurora. All of those details coming up in your fastcast to get you out the door. Coming up now.
Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
Thanks for watching, and thanks for keeping all my sponsors in mind. Now, let's take a look at this hour-by-hour forecast of the clouds and the radar as we head into the next 24 hours. We have a couple of things to keep in mind. A cold front out to the west is going to change things. Ahead of the cold front, warm. After the cold front, cold. And the clouds will play a role in whether or not we'll see the aurora. Here's the details as we go through the morning hours. Clouds will be most prevalent up north. They'll be increasing south and east as we go through the morning day hours. The gusty southeast winds will increase, and they'll be fairly strong out in portions of the central Dakotas as we go through the midday hours and into your afternoon. Notice a chance of some Winnipeg showers. Those spread all the way down to Butte, Montana in the high country. But this cold front just running into some bone dry air. There's not a lot of moisture here to work with. Heading into your afternoon and evening, the clouds will be a part of the forecast. The rain, not necessarily so. There'll be a little break in the clouds here or there behind the cold front, briefly, it looks like. And that could allow for some great viewing of the northern lights, which could be very strong on our night tonight. In fact, they could be incredible. So even in between the clouds, they could be visible. And I'd love to see your photos if you see any. Then, as we head into the day Friday, a chance of some showers increases from the west. Our best chance here in the valley and mainly up north will be on Saturday. Folks, it looks like a tenth, maybe 2/10 of an inch, and that's about it. Let's talk details on your forecast then. Morning temperatures today climbing out of the 50s and climbing like a very, very happy climbing thing because these temperatures are going to rise. Now, I do think there's a chance at near record heat. Records in Grand Forks and in Fargo are 86 degrees. We'll be in those low to mid 80s today here in the south. And up to the north, there'll be a fair shot at being near the 80-degree mark once again. I think the best chance at some of the real high heat will be in southeast North Dakota, west central Minnesota. Winds increasing throughout the day from around 10 to 25 miles per hour. Look at the cold pool moving in from the west, where Glasgow will be closer to those low 60s. And we'll have plenty of 70s across greater Minnesota with Bemidji at 74, 78 down in Wadena, 80 here. That would be Fergus Falls, and near that 83-degree mark again near the Detroit Lakes area as we take our way into the afternoon. Planning forecast looks like this. Oh my, 83 with that near record high chance for the day. And then we see the temperatures plummet down into the 40s, folks. 60s Friday and Saturday. Saturday, the best chance of rain. Then it really gets cold. And I mean cold, cold. This is a hard freeze on Tuesday. Prepare to disconnect the hoses, bring in some potted plants, and it could effectively end the growing season in many locations as we go into the early portion of next week. Smack dab right in the middle of October. Here's what you need to know with regards to that northern lights chance. Get north of the city lights, look to the north and low on the horizon, the best chance. But as I showed you, there'll be some clouds. So thanks so much for sharing pictures. I'll share a couple with you here this morning if you have a moment before you head out the door. Here's what you need to know. A lot of folks on hutchesweather.com here sharing great photos, not just of fall colors, which are there too vibrant, whether we're looking at clouds in the sky or trees on the ground. Thanks so very, very much for taking this shot, Julia, of the Detroit Lakes area. Absolutely stunning. And how about some northern lights to amaze in Twin Valley? Melissa, thank you for all the colors that you always upload. Again, you can do the same at hutchesweather.com. For now, I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. I hope you have a swell Thursday, and I can't wait to talk to you again here a little bit later on Hutch's Weather and hutchesweather.com, no matter when you are or where you are or when you're there.